Hey guys, Chris Cookin' Nashville here. Today we've got something really special. We are doing carnivore dinner rolls. Now, what would we make dinner rolls out of? Because obviously we aren't gonna do the typical wheat flour and all of the high carb things, so I think you guys will be really surprised about what the ingredient is that makes this work. We're gonna check it out, we're gonna show you what they're like, and Miss Ash is gonna taste it. You know, she does not like those bread substitute things usually unless I can make them really good. So we're gonna see what she thinks of them, okay? Well, let's go ahead and cut one of these open and let's see what they look like for you here, huh?
I will say they smell really good in the oven. Oh, wow, it literally looks just like bread.
Yeah, it's puffy, squishy, springy, just like bread.
It also has like the crumb of the bread, maybe like the little air holes that you see when you slice a piece of bread. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, automatically already looks like bread. Get some butter on here.
She does not do her dinner rolls without butter.
No, of course not. It's the only way to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's with butter. All right. Really does feel like texture-wise, just holding it in your hand. Like they hold up really well. They're not like soft. I mean, they're soft, but they're not like squishy.
Dinner rolls are usually a little more of a dense bread.
Yes, yes, they have a bit more of like a density to them, and they look like dinner rolls too. I mean, honestly. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Holy cow! Wow, you done made dinner rolls. I mean, those are good. So like, I know it's not wheat, like it's not gluten, but it looks like it, and especially like this with this butter on here, I would have a really hard time telling if this was actually a dinner roll, like a real dinner roll or not. I mean, it literally just tastes like a soft, spongy dinner roll that you would just have at dinner.
I think it's a little more spongy than most dinner rolls would be, but I think it's honestly really, really good. Of course, the dog approves.
Mel approves.
Yeah.
She was hungry.
I think it's really, really good though.
I think it's amazing. I mean, like I have a hard time, honestly, like not believing this just is not bread. I like the size of them. They look like dinner rolls. They smell at the house like dinner rolls. I mean, I think they're freaking delicious. I mean, literally just put some butter on there, and it's like, I mean, that's a dinner roll.
You know, these are super good, so.
10 out of 10. I think you could literally put these on the table as like a dinner roll option. And
Everybody would just enjoy them.
I don't think people would know that they're carnivore or not. I mean,
Yeah, these are really, really good, so I'll tell you what, why don't we show them how we make them?
let's go.
All right, y'all, we are going to start out with 3 tablespoons of butter. You can use a little bit more if you want. 3 tablespoons will be fine. We're going to melt that down in a pan, and we're going to scramble 8 eggs. This is the secret. We are going to be using my scrambled egg paste technique. Large pinch of salt. We're going to scramble these up really well. We want them cooked all the way through, not browned. We just want to cook them, scramble them all the way through, and we're going to be adding those into the blender. Next, we're going to take about 3 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to add that down into the blender. I'm going to follow that with 3 teaspoons of beef gelatin powder. And then we're going to take 1 teaspoon of allulose. This is optional, but it does help it brown really nicely. Then we're going to do about 1/4 cup of cream and about 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. I'm going to blend this up and make it as smooth as possible. Once we have that blended up, we're going to go ahead and move it into a large mixing bowl. And you want to make sure to use a bowl that has plenty of space because we're actually going to continue mixing some stuff in, including egg white powder. And I'm going to do this 2 tablespoons at a time. Start on low and then mix it up on high. And we're just going to keep doing this 1 batch at a time. So we mix those 2 tablespoons in really well, do another 2 tablespoons, and we're going to keep doing this until we hit 8 tablespoons. Once we have our egg white powder mixed in, we're going to mix in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Same process, just mix that in with your hand mixer or even a whisk works really well. And you're gonna see that's gonna start reacting and we're going to have what essentially looks like mayonnaise. It's gonna have the same texture as mayonnaise. It's gonna have even a similar color. This pudding sort of textured, mayo textured base is going to go into a muffin tin. Now I'm going to use some lard and I'm going to grease this muffin tin really, really well because we want these to come out. All right, we're gonna take large spoonfuls and fill our muffin tin. Make sure you only fill this about 2/3 of the way because we do need room for it to expand, and then we're just gonna clean off these edges. And now these go into a 375-degree oven on the top rack for 15 to 20 minutes until they are fully expanded and browning on top. When they are done and browned on top, you can see they're going to look just like this. We're going to leave the oven cracked a couple of inches, and we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes and let that oven cool down. This will prevent these from falling more than necessary. And then we get these beautiful carnivore dinner rolls. All we have to do is plate them up and enjoy.
There you go, guys. That's carnivore dinner rolls. That's how we make them. What do you think about the scrambled eggs being in there?
I didn't see it coming. They don't taste like scrambled eggs, that's for sure, when they're all done.
No. This is kind of one of those things, you know, if you haven't seen my egg pudding recipe, I'll put that down below. That savory egg pudding just sparked a whole bunch of new recipes. This was one because, you know, dinner rolls are usually more dense, hearty, and I mean, like, you know, people like throw them at you in some restaurants because they can handle it, right?
Yeah.
And they have that outer brown crust, but they're still soft and spongy, and it's like, that's a really hard texture to try to get anything close to when it comes to these carnivore versions of things. That one and biscuits, those are the two like hardest bread products, and I still don't know what to do about biscuits. I'm still working, but these were just kind of an idea that I thought, you know, taking that egg pudding would give me more of that density I'm looking for dinner rolls. I thought, you know, maybe this might work, and I think it worked out beautifully. I have not had any kind of keto or carnivore bread product that has this kind of texture specifically ever. I think it's really great. I think you guys will love it. I really hope you try this and I hope you enjoy it. It can be modified to have different things in it too. I'm sure you could, if you wanted to do like cheesy dinner rolls, or if you wanted to make some kind of like keto version of like a honey butter, or make them really, really good. So anyway, that's my carnivore dinner rolls. I think you guys will enjoy those. Make sure to give those a try. All of my links are down below. I have a Patreon and I have a Buy Me a Coffee link down there if you would like to join Patreon, support the channel. If you would like to make a donation through Buy Me a Coffee and support the channel, or you can join my YouTube memberships and support. We cannot do this without you guys. There's no way to make this happen without the support of our family here on YouTube. We really appreciate you guys and thank you so much. And as long as we can, we're gonna keep cranking out these recipes for y'all and try to give you some options for your keto, ketovore, carnivore lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for watching. We just love you guys. Make sure to check out my wife over here, Miss Ash Taylor. We have a single out this holiday season. Santa Look a Lot Like Daddy. That actually just dropped today while we're filming this video, but it'll be a week or two before you see this, but that has been out, and we'd love for you guys to go look at it. I'll put that link down below as well. All my other links are down there. So thank you guys for being here. We love you. We appreciate you. This is Chris Cookin' Nashville and Ash Taylor. Eat your meat. Love your life. We'll see you right here in our kitchen for the next recipe.
Put some butter on it. She hungry. Oh,
how is she hungry? She gets fed more than we do. Yay.
We filmed a video.
We did.
We did it with butter.
We did. Those are really good though.
I really like those.